I wanted to see just how fast I am able to start from new game and get to and defeat Godric the Grafted. I think I'm skilled in these Soulsborne games. I mean, I have played all 7 of these games. Did I beat them all? Of course not! But the fact is that I've played and suffered through each one. In this run, I've decided to include the Tree Sentinel because even though he is a side boss, every single person who played this game treated him like a main boss.
But this is the first boss. Anyone that doesn't face this guy head on is a coward. And I'm calling you out. If you go around this guy, you're a coward. This is the first boss. Oh, you think you're too weak at this point. You gotta get better gear. Nah, you just gotta get better.
Now it is time to show you how good I am at this game. Let's start the run. I honestly have no clue where a normal Elden Ring run would start, so I just decided to start on the new game here, and then just try to work around the UI as fast as possible. And I decided to pick the Samurai class here because it's honestly the only build I know how to use, so I might as well pick it just to get the best results. I tried naming him Poop here just because I thought it'd be funny, but then failed miserably, so now his name is Pop, the greatest Elden Lord around. And then you gotta do this whole long walk just to get to the very first boss in the game, so I decided to speed things up here just to make it go faster. And instead of fighting the boss like one would normally, like a just normal Elden Ring playthrough, I decided just to jump off the cliff just to make it go faster. Now we have to go through another long walk here, opening this door and just running past this first grace just to save a little bit of time, like 4 seconds maybe. And now we're entering what must be a traumatic area to most people who played this game. The area where we have to do our first obstacle, the Tree Sentinel. And now right off the bat, this first run was not going good. I immediately got hit from him. I mean, like, give me a break. I actually have not played this game in like a year maybe. Okay, that's a lie, maybe a couple months, but still not good to get hit there. Like, let's be real. And then just a couple seconds later, this guy thought we were in a boxing match. Did you see that? He just did the 1-2 combo on me. Like, there was no way of dodging after that first hit. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't do that. This is Elden Ring, not boxing. And then only after a couple more tries, I was actually able to beat him pretty quickly. In like about 8 minutes and 23 seconds, I was able to complete him and just move on to the next stage of fighting Morgott the Fallen Omen. I was full-heartedly expecting this to take like just 20 minutes on this own because I was starting to doubt my skills after those last 2 runs. And now you might ask, why not just reset since you died a few times to the Tree Sentinel, which is the first boss you see? Well, I wanted to do this run in just one go, see how far I can get without any practice, and just go straight for the boss. So I told myself I would not reset once. I wanted to keep resting at these graces so that I can unlock the horse and the ability to level up. But why does this girl keep talking to me? Like, stop, I have a speedrun to get to. Like, yes, I accept your offer, just get away from me, please. Oh, thank you for the horse, by the way. Actually, that's actually kind of useful to the run. But please, go away. And also, I decided to level up here, just my strength and dex, just so that I can fight bosses better and not just get one-shotted and return to 0 damage. I can get one-shotted and I'll one-shot every boss because Pop is the greatest. And now that I have my horse, I am able to just easily run past all these enemies and get to the next boss, Morgott the Fallen Omen, soon. And now here we are in the chambers of our next obstacle. I remember the first time I fought this boss, he took me a while, just because there's some moves that are like so stupid to dodge, but I think that I can beat him fairly easily this time, just because how much times I replayed the beginning of this game, which means I have fought this boss a lot of times. Now this first run seemed to be a bit promising at first. I mean, I got half HP, but then he decides to do this. Literally just hit. Why do you have to take forever just to charge up your move? Like, just hit me so I can dodge it faster, man. You don't have to just hold your move for 5 decades before you finally swing. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but you know, that first run, maybe I actually think I can do this pretty quickly. And in this next run here, I almost beat him, but then I die, which is honestly really bad just because of how much time I wasted just fighting this guy. I wish I honestly just got one shot instead because, oh, this made me kind of upset. Luckily though, I beat him the next attempt, which made it to where I didn't actually waste too much more time. I just wish I beat him that second attempt, or even the first. That would actually been pretty perfect. I think I can easily do this run faster, but I told myself no resets, so I'm just going to see how the rest of this run goes. And then when I rested at this bonfire, this girl talked to me again, like, please go away. Don't you have anything else to be doing with your life? And then I have to go to the stupid round table. This girl just wasting all my time. Like, I don't need you. Just go away. Please stop holding my hand, you weirdo. So immediately after, I just teleported right back to this grace site, and then I just leveled up more of my strength and dex just so I can get more stronger, because I don't need no health. Just straight up dex, so I can one-shot all these enemies and easily just go through the rest of this run. And then of course, when you talk to this guy, you go right through the main gate. Even if you have a normal run, you always go through the main gate. If you don't, you're a coward. Stick it up and go fight every single one of these enemies head on. Well, you're about to witness that I actually don't fight all these enemies head on. I just kind of run past them. But for the normal runs, you have to fight each and every one of these enemies, because look at this, look at this, look at this. Boom. Right there. This guy thought he was in World War II, trying to shoot me while walking up the bay. Come on, man. I'd say this was a lot more annoying than I thought it would be. I forgot, honestly, how much enemies there were and how much things just get shot at you. Like, look right here, it's got shot with another bunch of arrows. Oh, I'm just glad I didn't die here and just waste a bunch of time. I was actually able to get past just every single one of these enemies. Look at all these enemies. Oh, that's so funny. I love this route, to be honest. I'm glad that they actually decided you can make that route. And then I started getting beat up by this stupid freaking dog. Like, bro, just let me rest. And then he kills me, wasting my precious time. And then this big dude shows up thinking he could join in on the fight. Like, bro, you're too late. Your big fat booty didn't make it on time, man. Oh god, these enemies, bro. Funnily enough, this is actually my first time even like using this elevator right here. I always thought it just wouldn't work, so I never even tried it. This actually just skips like the whole castle. You just go up here and then the boss is just right there. I'm so glad I found this one on this run, because this definitely saved a bunch of time. Like, look, I even put the thing back down there just in case I die in the castle, thinking there's actually going to be a lot more. But no, it's just right there, and that's the grace that's right outside the boss. I'm so shocked I never even knew about this up until now. And now we're doing our final rest until we fight our final objective, Godric the Grafted. I remember the sole reason why I know this whole guy's moveset is just because it took me so long on the first time I fought this guy. I had to memorize every one of his moves just so I don't lose 100 billion times. So I am pretty good at this boss, but I wish I kind of performed better in this video. Well, I guess I shouldn't be spoiling it. You guys can see what happens. So my first death on here is because I got hit of one of the two Elden Ring things. For one, look at that, they either take forever just to use one move, so my dumb brain always just keeps dodging too early. And other things that Elden Ring bosses do is that they hit so fast that you can't even just dodge anything. A good thing this guy doesn't do that, he just has a slow hit, which I think is honestly better because you actually could dodge it. But the bosses that hit so fast that one dodge doesn't even cover it is so annoying. I gotta go back to the Dark Souls 2 to upgrade my adaptability to get more iframes. And then I know just earlier I said I was good at fighting this boss, but I did die over and over again, which did waste a ton of time, so that kind of did suck. And some runs were even horrible, like I didn't even get the second phase. But then I did a really good run where I look at that right there. I did the enemy thing where you jump away from the fire and you get blasted back. And I don't know about you guys, but when you're stuck on a boss forever, it's like you're always like do really bad, or maybe sometimes you even get super close to beating them. But in the run that you finally do beat the boss, it's like a godly run. It's like you never use all your heals, or you just do perfectly. Like, I don't know why that happens. I don't know if that's only just a me thing, but it's like, it's so weird. So I look at this. I still have both of my heals, and I'm just doing really well in this fight. But then now, I didn't want to end the run until I saw that it said enemy failed, which honestly took forever. Like, I don't know why the guy had to keep talking and talking. Like, look at me here, I'm just waiting for him to finally be done talking just so I can end this stupid run. But no, he just keeps talking, he has to just keep going. But then, I finally see Demigod failed, and that is the end of the run. 33 minutes and 34 seconds. Honestly, I am actually surprised at myself. I thought that time was just to be for the Tree Sentinel, because when I first played this game, my first 8 hours was probably the Tree Sentinel, let's be real. But I'm actually proud of myself. I'm glad that I did this pretty fast. So I just want to say thank you everybody so much for watching this video. I'm proud of myself, but honestly, I know this is not a good time at all. Some of you can probably beat this in like the first like 10 minutes. I don't know if that's actually possible, but you can probably do it, let's be real. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. And honestly, comment down below if you want to try this too, and tell me what time you guys get, because it was actually pretty fun, because I forgot how good this game was. Like, it just feels amazing, and it's just honestly astounding game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I forgot to mention that you should subscribe. I don't know how I forgot the basic YouTuber thing, but please subscribe.